I call the member for Ryan.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Internet and phone services are not just conveniences, they're vital lifelines. But here in Australia, we're falling woefully short of the standards we should expect in a wealthy, developed nation. It's a tragedy of the making of both major parties. Ultimately, full fibre broadband should have been rolled out smoothly at world standard by a publicly owned Telstra. But Labor's privatisation of Telstra in the 90s deprived the government of the logical vehicle to deliver a national broadband network. It also meant that it had to negotiate with corporate behemoth Telstra to deliver the NBN, which effectively led to enormous cost blowouts and time wasted. Meanwhile, Labor's addiction to corporatisation also led them to set up the NBN as a public corporation that had to turn a profit early in the rollout, causing higher prices for consumers and poorly targeted rollout priorities. Then, in 2013, the LNP government gutted the plan even further, slashed the funding and went for a multi-technology mix that included the infamous fibre to the node and lesser-known hybrid fibre coaxial, or HFC, an old Foxtel network not remotely fit for purpose. The NBN has recently launched a round of upgrades across the country, but I'm afraid it's a lottery for many. If your home is stuck with an HFC connection, you're out of luck on an upgrade. Take the Gap or Mitchelton, both suburbs in my electorate of Ryan. Most people have an HFC connection, and in our recent survey about this, we discovered that many people experience frequent dropouts, especially in the rain, and low speeds, or just completely unstable connections. The UK and the USA know HFC is bad news. That's why they're looking at upgrading their whole network to the international standard, which is fibre to the premise. My survey revealed the shocking state of our telecommunications in Ryan. Over 50% of respondents reported slow, unreliable and overpriced mobile service. For home internet, it was even worse. More than 60% said they had issues. A shocking 70% reported frequent dropouts, with some suffering for days or even a week without resolution. It's incredibly frustrating for many residents in suburbs like Kenmore, Bellbowrie or the Gap, who have to take calls in the backyard because of poor reception. Meanwhile, everyday Australians struggle to get their work done, help their kids with homework, or even just watch a movie. Telecom CEOs are raking in millions. Telstra's Vicky Brady, $5.25 million. Optus CEO Kelly Bayer Rosmarin, over $5 million. And NBN CEO Stephen Rue, $3 million. Labor and the LNP's corporate model for crucial infrastructure and services has failed. It's time to ditch it.
Expired.
Thank you.
I call the Assistant